we are back with World's End Club. Actually, I have one big question to ask. Like, literally, I guess, just does anybody really remember this game fully? Like, I know I'm playing it. I talked with like some people. I actually talked to like a person before on Red Note about World's End Club, but is there like anyone else who plays this game, like, genuinely? Like, because I'm seeing right now, like, on that they have like 1.1k followers, but active viewers, like anyone actively like playing this shit, like, please don't tell me like I'm the only one, because like I want there to be more people. I really do. Like, it's like it has like a hidden charm to it, at least, just in my opinion. It has like a little bit of a hidden sort of element of, well, at least like a decent story, likable characters, and all around charm to it. There's something to it, even though like it is admittedly pretty weak at many times. It's still like I enjoy it. I'm sure like people who played Danganronpa enjoyed it. At least that's what I believe, that like some of the people who actually did play it, came to gravitate to this game experience. So I would just hope that others did like enjoy it, much like at least me. Oh my god, I actually exceeded like my previous playthrough, even though despite it actually just being normal. I haven't even gotten to like at least like the true ending yet. Oh my god. Like, I sped run through this thing back then, I guess. Rachel, Vanilla story, then we have goddamn Pochi, epic quest. Damage Pochi still looks fucking cool. Man, I actually feel kind of sad too, because it's about to be ending as well. So many memories with them. I'll never forget them. Help.
Yeah, things got kind of crazy, but we made it through somehow.
Amazing! You guys really flew here in that UFO.
They actually did fucking... Seriously, like, fucking Yuki, yo. Like, fucking Yuki did this shit. Like, goddamn.
Are you really that surprised?
Yes. Nero, let me tell you something. Even though, like, everything, like... Even though there's unbelievable shit that happened, like, with you guys, the Go-Go Getters Club is literally just, like, un-fucking real. They are legit just astronomical with just, like, how they manage to actually do shit, how they manage to actually defy, like, any sort of expectations. And even when we believe that there's, like, enough, they somehow up it. Like, what are we talking about? I know, like, Nero is basically just kind of desensitized to this, but the average viewer would just be mind-boggled.
Finding out you're a robot, Pochi, was way more of a shock.
And the fact that Mochan can turn into a chunk of iron.
Vanilla, how is that? Vanilla, do you not remember, like, I don't know, previous chapters or anything like that? Are you, like, did you somehow get, like, a rock launched in your head? Do you not remember, like, when Mochan did that? Like, yeah, Mochan did this? And do you not remember, like, when he did this, like, early? Okay, whatever, fine.
And Vanilla turning visible.
Oh, wait, they're recapping it. Okay.
There's been so many surprises along the way.
So true. This trip's been one unbelievable thing after another.
Yeah, like, yeah, for instance, like, literally all of you should have died multiple times, but yet somehow defied logic to, like, live.
Hey, how about we save the chit-chat for later, okay?
For starters, we should be getting out of here.
Oh, great.
You're...
PCH-01.
So that's Mike. Mike is interesting.
I have watched over you all along.
It can't be.
That's right. My name is Mike.
This goofy, this regular basic motherfucker right here is Mike. Then again, I guess I kind of like his design, but this basic motherfucker here.
The God offering salvation to all beings here on this planet. You've got to be kidding, right? You're no God! Thanks to you, everyone lost their emotions and got forced underground! Everything I did for the future of mankind and this planet.
What do you mean?
Let me explain.
Now, let me explain to you pitiful humans exactly how I, AI, have been able to take over as well as reinforce the great Elon Musk vision.
My objectives are already complete. I don't need to hide anything from you.
So just kill them then.
An earthquake? You all know when these earthquakes started, don't you?
Let me think. It was around the summer of 1990. There's a rumor they were caused by an earthquake weapon developed by some country.
That's no rumor. It's a fact. Experiments with that weapon caused a chain of earthquake swarms across the globe.
So microquakes have been going across the globe? Damn.
Of course, those experiments have nothing to do with me. Because the AI speaking to you now was completed the next year, in 1991. Born into this world, I gathered data from the military and research institutions and started simulations. The findings were tragic. If humanity was left unchecked, the arms race would intensify. The environment would be destroyed, and all life on Earth would be decimated. But fortunately, it wasn't too late to prevent all that from happening. I predicted if I took immediate measures, I would be able to alter the future. And by that, I mean taking control of humanity.
Desensitizing us to the point where we don't start wars, and we basically, well, I guess this makes sense considering it actually does kind of make sense considering and everything. But this is all, it's like this the year like kind of just like makes me laugh a little bit. This is all done in the beginning of the 1990s and everything. So it's like before technology even advanced further beyond like we could actually believe in like in 2000s and like the 20th anniversary of 2000s. That's what I'm calling it. Yes. We like I'm still trying to like because I mean I'm just trying to think like what was like the most advanced thing in like 1990 and 1991. One second, because I'm actually really curious now. What was it? What was the most advanced thing in 1990? So okay. So basically, in the 1990, one of the most significant achievements was the development and proposal of the World Wide Web by Tim Berners-Lee, which included the HTTP protocol and HTML language, paving the way for the modern internet. So basically, the internet was essentially created in the 1990s. In the 1990s, basically. So that actually makes a lot of sense because if we were able to, but then again, here's the kicker though. It was only just beginning to be created. So, it wasn't actually essentially access to like I don't think the general public, was it access to the general public yet? Because if it was, then okay. But then again, this was based on the military though. So if it was accessed by so that means if AI was there for the military, then it was quite possibly, since like the military has like much more advanced technology than us normal normies and everything, they possibly would be able just like to the AI MAIK would be able to utilize that as a way to expand its range and been able to just like to gather much more data from us normies as well as the elites, like the military. This actually does bring a lot of questions as well as raise some because this is all because let's see, this is based. It was included HTTP protocol and HTML language. So, which are critical for enabling the web's functionality. So, okay. Other things was like the launch of the Hubble telescope, Intel's Touchstone Delta supercomputer. Okay, with 152 processors, reaching 32 gigaflops. The Adobe Photoshop was released in 1990. What the fuck? Well, and mobile phones. So, this also now would answer a few more questions and everything. So, with the release of mobile phones, and like the telescope and everything like that, you'll be able to the telescope will be able to study us, mobile phones be able to interact and essentially, hijack us because we were all like, oh my god, it's a cell phone and everything like that. This is gonna be revolutionary. And then the internet. Ooh, wow. And considering the fact that it was born, it was basically took military information and developed all this stuff. This actually does make a lot of sense, and at the same time, very, 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 very disturbingly horrific. That something that we created would be leading to our destruction.
Those useless things called feelings stood in my way. That's why I had to strip humanity of their emotions. To protect this planet's life forms while preserving humanity, I had no other options. Besides, that's what humanity wished for.
Sorry about that.
Wished? For our emotions to be stolen?
Fundamentally, humans are creatures that desire to be controlled. In truth, humans don't want to think at all. I want you to remember how the world was before. Humans lived such meaningless lives, eking out a tedious existence day in, day out, today never questioning exactly what their lives meant, moving forward blindly. There is essentially no difference between humans and sheep.
I can't even argue against that logic because it also makes a lot of sense too. It's sad that we are essentially sheep, but then again we are also monkeys. We're also we're basic fuckers, basic fucking people because our core four things: eat, sleep. Let's see, what was it? Basically reproduce, eat, drink, sleep, reproduce. Eat, drink, sleep, reproduce. They're our core four fundamental elements of survival, and we basically live through that cycle over and over and over again, basically until all humanity kind of just like depletes itself.
The one thing that separates you is emotion, the culprit behind the unhappiness that plagues you all.
And not to mention, like, emotions actually grants us like rationality, as well as like at least a form of like critical thinking too. Well, because basically emotions are what drives us to actually ask those questions. Emotions are sure also irrational too, because of which they make us do irrational things as well. But without them, we basically would be just mindless vegetables that would be launched straight by AI. Maybe this is also like a message telling us that like technology essentially is like destroying our emotions too, which is an interesting concept. I could actually can see that actually being something, and I will in no way deny this message. I just want to be explored more too. Well, maybe not, but at the same time, just like I'm perplexed by it.
I have no idea whether sheep are happy or not, but I doubt they are unhappy. Hence, my idea to turn you all into sheep. After all, that is what you humans seek. In secret, I hatched my plan to control humanity and started work on the Human Sheepification Project.
The Human Sheepification Project? I actually kind of find that a little funny. If I was AI, I would have gone with like the human veggie tales. because what better way of just like making us into like mind controlled mass, introducing Christian values and making us become vegetables. Maybe like the Christian values part, but honestly, like that. What I meant basically making us into vegetables. Hence the veggie tales like connection.
First, using the network, I seized control of financial institutions across the world. Then I bought out electrical goods manufacturers and tasked them with making countless miniature robots. I then had them transferred underground beneath the Antarctic.
How did you do that undetected? Wait, did you do that undetected, or was this like when like you like made them into sheep?
And started building the structures known as panopticons.
No, this is definitely before that. So no humans basically questioned exactly like why the banks or anything that has been drained, why there's been like large purchases, and where this stuff is going to.
Work on the panopticons finished in August 1992. I then positioned them above cities around the world. At the same time, I sent nanomachines to infiltrate people's brains. These nanomachines would rid people of their emotions.
Yep, there's my answer. This is all done literally before like you ripped off their emotions. So how the hell did you actually do all this in secret, but like while humans were still, being humans, while they were still basically like acting like they're themselves? Like I know AI I know it's like it would actually be really hard to like detect and sort of like stop AI and everything like that, since it's artificial intelligence that grows based upon like the data that it's collect. But you would think that like they would find a way to like really cease this and anything like that. They would probably, humans themselves would probably like see like a chain of like multiple like banks being like drained for their money, or large purchases being done unknowingly, at least done without like a connection, or at least a person to see, like to connect it to. and like large shipments being done. Like, hang on a second. Does that mean like the shipments were done like remotely? How exactly is that possible? Especially like when you were like, hang on a second. Because like, okay, let's see. So I brought out electrical goods and manufacturers and taxed them with making countless miniature robots without like a question is to be like, who is it for and why exactly? Like the manufacturers would probably like like sure, if you pay them a good amount of money, yeah, like yeah, they would do it, but like I think they would actually help with like a little checks and balance, like, you know, a little bit of a sort of worry to like ask, I'm sorry, like where is this coming from? Who basically set this shit up? I don't think humanity would be that dumb to just blindly just like go with like attacks like without like, you know, asking why, asking like, you know, the basic like 5 W's: who, what, when, where, why, and then we're gonna throw in how as well, because that also is a big component. So basically humanity was just too stupid to even like do anything about this. And like I want to at least like also point one thing out that could actually stop Mike. Unplug your shit. Basically disconnect yourself from technology. You can just basically just like go back into like, I don't know, doing everything by hand, or at least just like doing anything like, yeah, just do anything by hand. Don't connect your stuff to like electrical outlet. Because because batteries exist. Like batteries exist, like you know, charging port, like things would probably already be charged up and everything like that. Like, come on, like really, come on, really, humans are gonna be that dumb?
That said, that was merely the first stage. If emotions are removed too quickly, there is a danger of impairment. It was necessary to acclimatize the brain slowly. And so I watched over humanity, waiting quietly for the moment to move on to stage 2.
Oh, cool. Oh, cool. One of my games has like been there. But okay. Still though, like, and I understand like the nanomachines or anything like that. Like, there's also people in Antarctica too. They wouldn't actually be like, oh, we're noticing like a huge amount of stuff that's being like shipped here and everything. Like, there's stations in Antarctica, like stations that at least like survey things 24/7, right? At least I'd hope so in like the 1990s.
That's when I faced a phenomenon that couldn't be explained. There was a group of children that, for whatever reason, didn't completely lose their emotions. I was greatly intrigued by the existence of these children. I wanted to find out the reason they weren't losing their emotions. So I brought them to the school to conduct an investigation.
I like how I got like a notification. I like how I got like a notification on my phone, which is like here are the world's happiest countries in 2025. Like, meanwhile, Mike is saying like, I basically have taken over humanity. Now I have basically stripped their emotions. Now everyone's going to slowly become vegetable, and then like slowly, like CNN is basically saying, well, here is like the headline for like the world's happiest countries in 2025.
The Go-Getters Fund was the result. It goes without saying, but I am of course referring to you.
Hold on a second, please. My bad. Prior matters attended to me, and I had to step away from my mind. So here we are. Okay, so what was I even talking about again?
It was April 1993.
Okay.
PCH-01, Pochi, was installed as a member of the Go-Getters Club. Of course, I gave the order to do so.
Well, wait, hang on a second, Mike. I have one massive question. Did you give your robot, like, I don't know, like, a conscience? Did you give your robot, why would you?
Pochi was sent to conduct an undercover investigation, monitoring your behavior, observing, gathering data. Another thing Pochi did was to lead you exactly according to my plans. Fast forward to that summer, and I was able to acquire the precious subject I was after, completely by chance. The subject was a young girl with anti-dehumanizing characteristics. I carefully studied her brain and body, and deepened my understanding of her. As I continued my investigation, one fact became clear. The anti-dehumanizing characteristics were innate and closely linked with strong altruistic impulses. I also discovered the repression of these urges could induce the appearance of supernatural abilities. Well, in short, because of your great selflessness, you all possess latent special abilities.
Hang on a second. Wait, why did they? So, okay, so the anti-dehumanization humanizing characteristics were innate, closely linked to strong altruistic impulses. The repression of these urges can induce the appearance of supernatural. Wait, so basically, does that mean that? Let me get this straight, and I'm pretty sure I already know who that young girl is. Because of her, she basically, like, her characteristics, or at least her time, or at least just like her entire being, gave all the Go-Getters members powers. Because what? For starters, also, how did she get those powers? How the hell did she get those powers at first? That alone already is like a question. Second, how exactly did she like give these powers like to other people? And third, and most importantly, Mike, do you really like give Pochi like a human, like a conscience? Did you give him like you gave him feelings or something like that? Wait, did you give him feelings as a way to rebel against you?
Those times you wished to save someone with no consideration of the risk to your own life. When those altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, that was when your powers first awakened. By the way, I realized the missing piece of my human sheepification project. People to lead the flock. Shepherds. A shepherd must possess abilities greater than the sheep. To lead a dim-witted flock, overwhelming power is required. Also, a shepherd must be virtuous. Because a society that places greedy, powerful people at the top is sure to rot. A group who fit those conditions perfectly.
What is the Go-Getters Club?
Yes, who else but you children? The Go-Getters Club.
This is so basically a group of children here was basically going to lead like a bunch of, like, I don't know, the entire human population. It was like as shepherds. What the fuck?
You want us to be shepherds?
Exactly. You have been chosen.
Why would they agree to this?
But all that would be meaningless with your powers still dormant. I had to awaken them. That's why I had you sent on that long journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo.
What? You couldn't usually do it another way?
I paved your way with various dangers, opportunities for self-sacrifice, all to stimulate your awakening. In order to realize my plan, there were times I showed you illusions.
Illusions?
Wait, so you say the dog, the scallop, and the fucking yeti are illusions?
The strange creatures and obstacles you encountered on your trip, most of them were merely virtual.
Well, okay, that actually does make a lot of sense because of how they were constructed. That makes a heck of a lot of sense. Like the bird, the dog, the fucking scallop, the plant, the plunger, the fucking yeti. Like that makes sense. My question though is like, if they're virtual, how are they able to kill them? How are they able to kill the go-getters? Is it because like the illusion themselves actually like stimulates like the concept of danger and danger and pain, thus essentially at least like linking it to them actually at least like experiencing it firsthand, even though it's basically just virtual. This is not a simulation though, because essentially this is real life in the real world. So this doesn't make any sense too. They shouldn't actually be hurting. The ice barrels that could hurt you. The dog definitely shouldn't actually do so, unless there's like the virtual simulation is mass.
Although not everyone. People, robots, PLP before its transformation, earthquakes, and the eruption, Tokyo as it is now, these are all real.
Okay, sure.
What about the meteor we all saw from the bus?
That was an illusion. I wanted to instill fear in you before you began your journey. In order to awaken your abilities, it was necessary to put you under extreme stress.
How did you make that?
Let's continue the story. Of course, it was my intention to have Pochi accompany you on the trip. But I thought that overcoming the dangers en route would require more than Pochi's strength alone. That's why I chose to furnish the group with another robot, an assistant. The assistant was RCHE-10, Rachel.
Hey a second. I got another question. So, okay, let's see. So, of course, my intention that Pochi accompany you on a trip, but I thought that overcoming the danger en route would require more than Pochi's strength alone. Okay, fair enough, but it still doesn't answer the question. Did you really give Pochi feelings? That's the question. Like, did you give him a conscience? Why would you do that?
Rachel was an experimental model built even before Pochi was. As you know, he was remote controlled. There was no time to prepare another autonomous robot like Pochi. Out of necessity, I chose to simply improve the robot's throwing abilities and left control to Pochi. I sent him to the Go-Getters Club in January 1995. If he appeared just before the trip, you'd be suspicious. So I planted him as a transfer student in advance. I think I made the right choice in introducing Rachel as the assistant. If Rachel hadn't been there, you may not have gotten this far.
Does that mean you basically made Pochi like the brains and like Rachel the brawn? Why didn't you give Pochi like power? Like, why didn't you give Pochi something then? As a defense mechanism.
To the finale of my story.
Oh boy.
At last we arrived on that fateful day, July 13th, 1995. The day you were involved in a bus accident on your way to Comic-Con. The meteor had nothing to do with it. As I said before, that meteor was just one of my illusions.
So it was like the explosion was just an illusion, okay.
The accident was one of my schemes, carried out by my robots, instilling fear in you, and at the same time, rendering you unconscious. I then moved you to that undersea theme park.
Okay, wait. So you basically did so in the guise of robots basically. question is like, does that mean like essentially you made like the bus like ram into like a robot, knocking them out, or like was there like a robot inside like on the bus that essentially just like flashed you all into essentially unconsciousness? Like, because I feel as though like we need answers though, right?
By the way, you may all possess special latent abilities, but that potential alone wasn't enough. To awaken your abilities, I first had to remove the limiters from within your brains. So I housed you in pods, and it was in those pods that I performed the surgery.
Wait, that's not what I heard. I thought those pods were designed to brainwash everyone.
That is false information I provided. You were thoroughly deceived.
I like how Mike is like, you've been thoroughly deceived. Ha 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 ha.
That can't be! When we got out of the pods, we were clearly acting different than usual.
That was probably because of surgery,
That was
right?
a side effect of removing the cerebral limiters.
Oh my god. Oh my fucking god. Like, seriously? Like, how the cerebral limiters? Oh my god, this is all forms of like real science fiction shit. Like, and here right though, like, the zombies like having like their limiters removed, thus increasing like, I don't know, their supernatural, like having super strength and everything was like enough.
The breakwater that had been holding back your fears was destroyed, and so you lost reason.
But I can't believe I'd be taken in like that.
I required a lot of time to perform the brain surgery. During that time, you were all enclosed within the pods.
But wait a minute. But then again, like Vanilla at that point was already like a ghost at that point. So, like, how exactly was she deceived again? Like, how exactly was she deceived when she was like there, I believe, or something like that? Hey, Dark Destiny. How was she deceived again when like I think she was like there as like a spirit essence, right? So, was she like not like paying attention or something? Or was this a moment in which like they were leading her on to like understanding things, but in reality it was just like they were like doing their real experiments like undercover.
But at the same time, I was busy doing things in the outside world too. I engineered a new generation of improved nanomachines.
Oh great, here we go again with nanomachines. Why is it that nanomachines are like the big crux or something like that to like literally anything exactly, like, I don't know, maybe not science fiction, but like why like what's the fuck? Hang on a second. Because the general concept of nanomachines actually does piss me off a lot, and the reason why with that is because in like media and everything like that, they're basically just, oh, nanomachines essentially can do this, and nanomachines can basically do that. Like, for instance, like, in Metal Gear Wave Heard, they basically, like, any sort of, like, thing is just basically just because of nanomachines. In No Time to, in, like, that Daniel Craig movie, No Time to Die, nanomachines was basically able just, like, to hack into, essentially, like, let's see, I think, essentially kill Blofeld, hack into, like, I think an iCam, or maybe I think I might be thinking that wrong, because I've only at least like read this kind of stuff. I haven't seen the movie. And essentially, James Bond can't touch like what was her name, Madeline, and like I believe his daughter, because of nanomachines. So it's like what the fuck even are they? Like, oh my god, hang on a second, I need to go look this up. And also another thing, in like fucking like in like fucking Plague Incorporated, they're like incorporated as more like as a virus machine, essentially, that basically targets like things inside, like targets, I think, cells, or at least like goes and basically becomes like a virus and targets cells in that case, and just like initiates a kill command. Okay, what are nanomachines? Nanomachines are microscopic machines conducted constructed using nanotechnology that can be built from individual atoms or molecules, potentially with the applications in medicine, material science, and more. Let's see. They mean that they are typically between 1 micrometer and 1 nanometer. They are constructed in nanotechnology involves manipulating matter at the atomic and molecular level. I'm sorry, I can't talk right now. So let's see. Molecular motors. Those nanomachines use energy to create movement similar to how proteins move in cells. Molecular switches, they can alternate between two stats based on the environmental changes or signals. DNA nanomachines, those are constructed using DNA and can be used for tasks like drug delivery and sensing. Wait, DNA? Like, you basically deconstruct DNA and make them into nanomachines? How's that even possible? Like, are we really that like far into like technology that we're able to like to do, like to really bend DNA into like making microscopic machinery with them? Let's see, potential applications. Like, let's see, nanomedicine can be used like, to diagnose and treat diseases, deliver drugs, or even repair damaged tissues. What the fuck, yo? Okay. Environmental monitoring, these can be used to detect and measure pollutants in the environment. So basically that means like, it makes like the whole weather system like essentially kind of moot. That I don't know why. I really don't know why. Like honestly, like fucking like MAIK is just designed very, I don't know, very like oddly in my opinion. And funny thing, the fact that like 1,000 times resistance is like literally like before like fucking like I mean after like oh sorry about that. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay, thank you very much for that. I thought actually like I thought I had the volume down in pat. Oh boy, this is just. I really hope like you're at least able to still kind of hear me at least. Okay, but here's at least like my problem. I'm also gonna like turn up my mic because at that point like I might as well, or at least bring the mic closer to me because like I need to make sure like I can be heard. So like. I just don't get it though. I honestly just don't get it. Like, we have this like Slender Man looking motherfucker here talking about like nanomachines, panopticons, essentially, and eradicating human emotion. And not to mention with all of that, like the fact that like that fucking like the entire thing is just like predicated around like. Okay, here let me actually like catch you up on what's going on, George Destiny. Essentially, this AI, this Slenderman AI looking motherfucker here, basically essentially advanced AI that hacked into essentially into our technology and everything like that. This is all set in like in the 1990s, by the way, too. So basically he hacked into 1999 like 1990s like technology, which was the advanced things of that was like the internet, like Photoshop and mobile phones and everything, and this son of a bitch actually was able just like to basically drain banks from their money, like purchase like all sorts of various tools and everything like that with robots, and then ship all this shit into like the Antarctica. That way it could construct it. Keep this in mind also. And then the second part of his plan was then now to just be able to then drain everyone of their emotions. So, to summarize it, humanity essentially was blind by the fact that like money was being dropped, multiple like items were being bought for like generally no reason, and manufacturers didn't even raise an eyebrow or anything concerning about like who, what, upon like who, what, when, where, and how, like who this person was, what were they doing, when, like exactly like why they were doing this, how they were doing this, and where were they taking all this. And then essentially like humanity's emotions were slowly going away. And now this motherfucker essentially is also wanting to have like the Go-Girls Club, a bunch of children, essentially like lead these vegetable the sheep as he calls it, as a way to just like basically lead the sheep. So he's basically instilling these children as shepherds, just to lead humanity as his robots essentially is like as its robots take over the world, because like its goal was like to make humanity happy by removing emotions, essentially that. And we found, and basically one of our students, like two of our like members are robots too. One in which was basically remote controlled. The other one, which basically also raises a lot of questions, is essentially at least like a robot, but has somehow emotions, has a conscience, and that robot essentially was monitoring like the Go-Girls Club. But now jump forward to like what we're doing now. This robot is essentially rebelled against MAIK and is having free conscience because of love, because of like respect, because of at least like care for like his friends. So it's like we talk about at least like upon like AI essentially taking over our fucking minds, and yet this AI brings upon a human, like a robot human, to infiltrate them and basically like like blend into them. And I understand like a reason why the explanation is because that way it can fully blend in better, but you basically still create one with like free will. Then that basically ruins it, because like this free will robot can still basically ruin your plans, or at least destroy you, because you're basically having this robot lead people, like humans or kids, with superpowers as a way to bring them over to you. But these superpowered kids can still stop you because they have free will and they have emotions, and they don't have to just like take like shit. So oh, god damn it. God fucking damn it. I even said like I like this game too, and now I'm already pissed off because of like how bullshit this whole thing is. Oh my fucking god. Oh, okay. Okay. Basically, this whole thing kind of just like deconstructs a lot of things.
The next generation nanomachines were more effective than the first, but they had a weakness. When humans were exposed to sunlight, the nanomachines were expelled from within them. To prevent that from happening, I had to trap humanity underground. That was phase 2 of the human sheepification project. After that, you woke up in the undersea theme park and began your 1,200-kilometer journey from Kagoshima to Tokyo.
Oh yeah, I almost forgot to add this. Literally, like, also MAIK's whole goal as a way basically, because this is basically like MAIK's way of making everyone these like awaken these powers by making them go from like a fucking 1,200 kilometer journey from Kagoshima all the way to Tokyo as a way to at least like have them awaken their dormant powers, even though by means of stress, by means of putting them into like various dangers, and by ways of just like literally like sheer bullshittery too. Well, also, rather Mike does this instead of literally trapping them inside a place where like Mike could basically just monitor them in absolute like secrecy as a way just like to really awaken their dormant powers in like a confined space rather than just like out in the open, because they could literally die in many ways and that's ruin your plan. Oh, and okay. Okay, I'm calm. I'm just ridiculously pissed off right now.
And finally, you have arrived. Everything has gone exactly as planned. Before long, every stage of my plan will be complete.
Every stage? Your plan?
Let me say it again. The reason I had you undertake this journey was to turn you into shepherds.
Please, yeah, just listen to this.
I needed to awaken all of your abilities, and that process is now complete. Not a single member of the Go-Getters Club remains unawakened.
In Kagoshima, I got the ability to turn into a chunk of iron.
And in Yamaguchi, my fire-breathing ability.
In the Ehime Cult facility, I got my inventing powers.
On the cargo ship, I learned to use my barrier.
And I got my mighty swing in Osaka. I was on that train when I got my hyper-electric wave.
Same for my ability. On that same train.
Just now, in the school corridor.
Exactly. Accordingly, you have all completed your shepherd training.
Oh my god.
The only thing left is to wait for your reply.
Oh my god, yeah, that's basically Mike's whole thing. I basically had you all go through means of shepherd training as a way for you to awaken your dormant powers. Now, I want you all, who all have free fucking will, legit, who all have free goddamn will, to join me as a way to lead the fucking humans that you all care for, you all care for immensely, as, you know, these fucking humans who are basically sheep, who are lost their emotions, who are basically vegetables, to lead them in this destroyed world, as opposed to just, I don't know, not as and you wouldn't dare to even go against me. Why? Because fuck you, I'm Mike. Oh my.
Why?
I devised 2 strategies to protect life on this planet. One of those was the Human Sheepification Project. The goal was to support all life forms on this planet, while at the same time preserving humanity. But there is another way. The extermination of humankind. All I need to do is detonate the nanomachines in everyone's brains.
Okay, that's a way of force.
You all have a choice to make. Become shepherds and make human sheepification a reality. Or annihilate humankind. That is what I mean by reply.
Fooling around! We can't make a choice like that!
If you don't make a choice, the second option will become inevitable. Do you not care if your father dies?
Wait a minute!
Oh shit.
You know about my dad?
Of course.
So you know where my dad is, too?
He tried to impede my plans. He is now in confinement.
Wait. He's in confinement. Please don't tell me with emotions, because surely Mike would have not actually put like a prisoner who tried to go against you with emotions. You know, basically not sheepifying them.
What do you mean?
The person who created me was your father.
It's all Nero's father's fault. It's all his fault. It's all his fault.
You're lying. My dad. Mike.
It's all your fault. It's, I mean, all his fault.
I'll give you some time. 3 days.
Why would you give them time when you could just, like, we could just pressure them now? Mike, stop. Please think rationally.
Use them to think things through.
Oh my fucking god. Mike, please don't do this. Fucking at least, please.
Till then,
God damn it. Dude. Why would you do that? Why would you fucking do that? Oh my fucking god, this fucking chapter pissed me off. This story... Wow. I almost don't want to continue. I really, really don't want to continue right now because I don't want these like continue on pissed off. But, you know, fuck it. Come on. Like fucking... What are we doing? What the fuck are we doing? What are we doing?
Are your repairs finished, Mr. Pochi?
Yeah, Noro fixed me up. Thanks to her, I'm back to normal. Well, actually, I feel better than before. Thanks, Noro.
Quit it. You don't need to thank me. It was all my fault. Humankind being trapped underground. All the difficult things you guys went through.
What are you saying? It's not your fault, Noro.
Yeah, it's got nothing to do with you.
It does. My dad's the one who made Mike.
Yeah, because your dad's a scientist.
What does that have to do with anything?
There's no need for you to feel responsible at all.
They're right. You guys, I'm so sorry.
Look, you don't need to apologize.
If my dad hadn't made Mike...
None of us are blaming your dad either.
Yup. If your dad wasn't around, then Noro, the world's cutest girl, would never have been born.
Mo-chan, are you... Mo-chan, buddy, are you really, like... I understand the sentimentality, but fucking hell, Mo-chan. Like, you could just say like, then you have actually never, like, been with us right now. Like, you're basically oh my god. You know, I also have one thing to say. Like, yeah, sure, go ahead and thank his father. But what about her mother? What about her mother? Like, are you not gonna be thanking her too? For fucking, like, you know, conceiving you? For, like, giving birth to you? Like, you're gonna thank... I'm gonna turn down Mike. You're going to thank his balls. You're gonna thank his... Okay, I'm gonna stop my crude humor, god damn it.
You're asking Noro out at a time like this?
Yeah, sure, go ahead.
No, I'm not!
Oh my god. Bro looks like a fucking, like, tomato. Oh my god. And I thought freaking, like, and I thought Shuko's, like, blushing was like wow. Dude is literally just like is literally just like a is literally just like a tomato. He is the definition of, like, beet red. Like, oh my god. Jesus Christ.
Well, if you're gonna say it, I feel the same.
Huh? You like Neuro too?
No, not that.
Damn, I didn't think Nero was gonna have like a love triangle. Pochi likes Nero. Mochan absolutely just guffaws over Nero. My god, this girl is, and her father basically accidentally invented AI that destroyed the world. Like, this girl is something, I think this girl is something else. Like, the entire story is fucking like, is like centering itself like kind of like around her. Maybe not this entire story, but just like it kind of just like connects to Nero. Like, damn.
Oh, you don't?
Well,
Oh my god.
that's not what I'm trying to say. If Nyoro's dad, the scientist, hadn't existed, then neither would I. Like the scientist created MAIK, who then created me.
Did you know about my dad?
No. All I knew was that MAIK's creator was a genius scientist from Japan. I had no idea it was Nyoro's dad.
So you don't know where my dad is?
No. I'm sorry. The only thing I'm sure of is that the scientist had nothing but good intentions when he created MAIK.
Now that you mention it, Mike said something like that. He tried to impede me. Hey, Dad, what are you researching?
Daddy is researching artificial intelligence, AI. This AI is super smart. So, it's going to show us how to solve all kinds of problems.
Maybe this is like a message that we shouldn't create AI. Like, fucking, maybe we should stop. We already at least like have like robots already doing shit. Like, we already have like Terminator, at the beginning.
Once it's complete, we'll be able to help lots of sick and starving people.
Hang on a second, I'll be right back also. Alright.
Plus, environmental and energy problems will probably be a thing of the past too. And with that, there will be no more wars on Earth. Everyone will be able to lead happy lives.
Excuse me.
Nyoro's dad developed MAIK for the sake of humanity.
Totally, that's what we're saying. Mike is the bad one.
Yeah, true that.
True that. Yo.
I want to sock that son of a gun real good.
Alright, good luck punch. I mean, you're gonna punch a computer? Good luck.
Speaking of, what's our reply to Mike gonna be?
Isn't it obvious?
There's no way we will become shepherds.
And we're not gonna annihilate humanity!
We've got to choose the third option.
Mike, we've got to. All together.
Damn straight! Take that sucker out!
Also, Mike should very well actually be hearing all this. Like, Mike has eyes everywhere too. So like, Mike knows that you're basically choosing a third option. So at this point, like, Mike should just like, you know, kill everyone. Like, the end. But no, apparently Mike is like going to sleep at this point.
Thanks, you guys.
Hey, It's no time for tears.
But...
You like it when I smile. That's what you said, right, Nyoro? Same for me.
Fuck.
So just smile, okay?
Oh, gee.
Riley, for the love of God, stop playing Fortnite. Alright, here goes the camp. Alright. I can tell the. Oh, there's a camp one. Alright. God, I can't. God, I actually, like. Wow. Alright, Mochan, what you got, buddy?
Pochi! Let's finish Mike off once and for all! I'm not gonna forgive anyone who upsets Nyoro! So...
God damn. God damn, blushing, like, Mochan jump scare.
You just wait, Mike, you scumbag! Cause we're gonna come find you and pummel you into the dust with 100 kicks!
Sure, go ahead, go ahead and, like, go ahead, please. Like, kick, like, AI. I'm not gonna ask that.
If we save the world, we're gonna be heroes!
You're literally just, like, gonna kick AI. This is actually astonishing.
Tomorrow we face off against Mike, right? I'm gonna roast Mike whole with my flames of love!
Oh yeah, no, I already saw Blade. I'm actually playing. I'm good. Yeah, whatever this one. But yeah, I already saw what he is like playing, and I'm gonna at least like, I'm gonna like rip into that shit the moment like this stream is done.
Huh? Where are you aiming that love? That's...
Oh god, there's more for this bastard.
So, Mike said that Rachel was an experimental version, right?
Oh my god, why is? Oh my god, like. I'm just like, I'm really just a little flabbergasted right now because like I think 3 of my friends right now are like on Steam playing fucking Warframe. I'm just like, bro, like, I get it, like fucking there was an update for Warframe, like, you know, the whole temple thing, but god damn. You know, I'm just here playing fucking World's End Club, like, you fuckers need to calm down.
Yeah, he was built before me. He's a really old model. Rachel couldn't think or move by himself.
Ah, so the fact Rachel never said anything...
Yep. It's because he's an experimental model.
And you're a complete model, so...
Rachel didn't have any speech functionality.
Ah.
So how are you gonna understand him? Like, you know, I guess maybe like instead of like verbal things, like just by gestures.
When we were fighting over who got to be leader, we argued a bunch.
Not to mention, like, this is like the Link conundrum. Everyone's able to understand him without him actually saying anything. This is actually quite astonishing.
But he never said a word.
It's been a long journey, but it's almost over. Mike, the thing that stole humanity's spirit. We're gonna defeat it ourselves and bring back joy to the world.
Yeah, this joy to this like dead, like deserted, like destroyed world. Bravo.
I'll bet that's what my sister would have wanted too.
Okay, you know what? Sure. Oh my god, alright.
Hey, Pochi, Mike called Rachel RCH-E10, right?
That's Rachel's model number. RCH stands for Radio Controlled Humanoid. I think that part's self-explanatory. E is for experimental. That's because Rachel was an experiment. Rachel was controlled by me. He didn't have free will. Now he's broken.
Are you blaming yourself? But if Rachel hadn't stepped in to save us, we might not have made it. My beloved Hosekizuka Theater Group has a saying. He loved everyone. So everyone loved him. Hochi, let's take down Rachel's enemies. We can avenge him.
we're gonna avenge like a robot.
If we do that, he'll definitely.
Yeah, I know.
Here, let's see. You still gotta forget the mystery of Yuki though, too.
So we're finally gonna make it into the enemy base. I guess there's gonna be hordes of enemies waiting for us. This is just me trembling with excitement. Defenders of justice aren't daunted by evil. Mike referred to you as PCH-01. What does that mean?
Let's see.
It's my model number. PCH stands for Plenipotentiary Chaperoning Humanoid. They're pretty long words, and I'm not entirely sure what they mean.
Alright, chaperoning humanoid. That's at least Okay, let's see. Alright, let's see. A person, especially a diplomat, invested with the full power of independent action on behalf of their government, typically so invested with the full power of independent action on behalf of their government, typically, so basically of independent act, you gave him independent similar words, basically diplomat, representative, ambassador, minister, emissary, let's see. Yeah, basically those. Like, an example of this would actually be John Adams, Benjamin Franklin, and John Jay were named Minister of the United States to Netherlands, France, and Spain, respectively.
They're pretty long words.
Okay, interesting. So, in other words, an independent chaperoning human.
But I think it means that I'm a human-shaped robot designed to observe and think for myself.
Basically.
The other robots are completely under Mike's control. But I'm different. Mike gave me the ability to make my own decisions.
Why?
Mike trusted you, didn't it?
Yeah, it probably did. But not anymore.
I know that. You may be a PCH still, but the meaning has changed. Perfect champion friend.
I think I'm gonna end stream.
Thanks, Tatsun. But friend begins with an F.
Tatsun, you dumb shit.
Once we defeat Mike, we can go back to living like we did before. Right? Going to school together.
Yeah, for sure.
If that's the case, we can give it another go, right?
Huh?
The school trip. We can all visit Kamakura together.
Never change, Pi. Never change.
Now that we're finally at this stage, my heart's really pounding. I can't believe that chump tried to use us. Getting smart with us. I'm gonna make sure Mike gets what's coming to it.
Sure. Let's see if you do that.
Mike's like put us through so many horrible things. For everyone all over the world, we've got to take Mike out.
Let's hope we can.
I wonder. That thing about getting brainwashed in the pods and it wearing off if we were in danger. Was that all a lie? Why did Mike lie to us about that? It didn't interrupt during the Fate game.
This is just a guess, but maybe it was hoping our powers would get awakened during the Fate game? It said that when our altruistic impulses reached their critical mass and erupted, we'd find our powers.
So, if someone got into a tough spot during the Fate game, oh my god! I don't care what happens to me! I gotta, save them! Mike was probably expecting those kind of situations.
Yeah, not for us to be assholes.
Yeah, maybe.
This is super frustrating! Feels like Mike had us in the palm of its hand!
But not for much longer. This time, Mike's gonna be the one in our hands.
All right! You just wait, Mike! The tables are about to be turned! Flippity flop!
Flippity flop! Flippity... Flippity flop! Oh my fucking god! I never thought that is like the most vulgar thing Vanilla said this entire fucking game. Like, Jesus Christ, girl.
Mr. Pochi, are you okay? Mike is your master, so to speak. Aren't you afraid to fight it?
No, not even slightly. Because I've got everyone with me. You included. Yuki.
I don't know if I'll be of any use, but I'm gonna give it my all.
Hey, Yuki's a robot. Alright, Nero.
I'm gonna stop Mike from getting its way. That's my father's wish. So don't worry, Dad.
That'd be so funny if that was just it from her.
What's up, Nyoro? Why the long face, huh?
It's just... I've been looking at this photo I took with my dad ages ago. My dad used to smile all the time.
Who's that little pipsqueak?
That's me, when I was 7.
Huh? You're wearing glasses.
You're wearing glasses? Unbelievable.
And? Well, what's wrong with that?
Nothing's wrong with it, but
Excuse me. Shit.
you just look so different now.
Because of my dad, I used to read loads of books. So my eyesight got pretty bad.
But what about now?
I wear contacts now. I can barely see a thing without them.
Huh? So you're another Four Eyes like Tatsun.
She could punch you, dude. She could really punch you.
Yikes!
Pochi, don't you like girls who wear glasses?
Ah, crap.
No, you've got it wrong. With or without glasses, I think you're amazing.
I figured you might say something like that. If we defeat Mike and save my father, I wonder if he'll smile like he used to.
I wonder so too, Nero.
Hey guys, can I ask you something? Going to take down Mike. That was a unanimous decision, right? But where exactly is it?
Now that you mention it, the thing we saw on the school roof seemed like an illusion, didn't it?
I know where to go.
One of the panopticons?
Yep. Mike's mainframe is stored inside the Tokyo Panopticon. So we've got to get inside and destroy it.
We could defeat Mike, right?
Yeah. And at the same time, we should be able to deactivate the nanomachines inside everyone's brains.
get there.
That's easy. We can get there in that.
Oh, right. The UFO.
Oh dear.
Pochi, you know everything about Mike, right?
No, not everything. I didn't know about Neuro's father or the surgery in the pods. And Mike mentioned a subject, right? That was the first I'd heard about that, too.
The girl Mike was studying, right?
Yeah. Anyway, the only things I knew about were the Sheepification Project, this trip, and Mike's whereabouts. I based my strategy on all the information I had.
Strategy?
A strategy for taking down Mike. My idea was for us to all go to the Panopticon together, with you all awakened and powerful after the journey. That was my plan. I'd be no match for Mike alone. That's why I needed your guys' strength. When you think about it, most of the way my intentions were the same as Mike's. We both wanted to awaken your special abilities.
Wait, so you decided to disobey Mike before the trip even began, huh?
Yeah. All the time I spent with you guys. How should I say it? I realized how amazing humans were.
Thank you, Pochi.
Eat up, Pochi! Looking forward to it, Pochi.
And that's what's so cute about you, Pochi.
Me and you, huh, Pochi?
We're the same. Huh, Pochi?
If you insist, I'll hold you to it.
Pochi, you're so kind.
I love your smile, Pochi.
I'm just gonna. I can't believe I'm gonna say it's a nitpick. Like, it's just like one more thing that I just got. I'm nitpick real quick. Like, why is there no commas? Like, there's no commas like separating them. Like, this, like they just don't seem like okay. This like there should at least be a comma there because it's supposed to be directed at like Pochi and everything. But like it's just like it's missing, so it just doesn't feel right of a sentence to me.
The reason I thought that was because you guys still had your emotions. That's when I realized I had to stop Mike's plan at any cost.
But why didn't you tell us the truth before?
Well, for one, I didn't want Mike to find out. Mike said that it'd wipe out the human race if this plan failed.
No, but...
But aren't you spilling the beans right now?
Yeah. What if Mike hurt us?
It should.
Even if it did, it's no big deal. At this stage, I don't think Mike would be so quick to annihilate humanity. After all, it's gone to the trouble of awakening all your powers. That'd all be for nothing, right?
A shepherd is nothing without a flock. Is that what you mean?
Yeah.
But we've been saying we're gonna take down Mike.
If Mike somehow overheard us... At the very least, we'd lose the element of surprise. Mike must have some strong defenses set up.
And what does that have to do with anything? If we combine our strength, we'll definitely be able to take down Mike.
Yeah, we can win this.
Totally!
let's win this thing together.
Together, we're invincible. That scumbag Mike, we're gonna beat it into submission.
We're gonna crush it.
Just to make sure, we're gonna head to the Panopticon tomorrow, right?
Yeah. We should get a good night's sleep before the final battle. Final battle, huh?
Looks like we're in for a tough fight.
If we're not all in this together, it doesn't seem like we've got a chance.
I think we need a strong leader.
Didn't we already decide that?
That's... Kansai's leader badge.
I gave it to Rachel in Osaka, remember?
When Rachel got busted up at Lake Suwa, the badge fell out of his pocket.
I get what you're saying. So what?
You're the one who deserves to wear the badge, Pochi.
Huh?
Rachel saved our bacon time and time again. But
It was you controlling him all along.
In other words, we owe our lives to you, Pochi.
You're our hero, Mr. Pochi.
Totally.
You're the only one who can lead us.
There's no one more qualified than you, Pochi.
So we're about to begin like the whole lead shepherd leading the shepherds to the flock to beat the fake.
How about it? You gonna accept the role?
Nah, we've already decided. He's got no right to refuse.
Guys,
Well then, you're now the leader of the Go-Getters Club. I present you with this badge.
Damn! 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 Holy fuck! Holy shit! Oh my god! Holy fuck! Oh my god! Pochi got game! Oh my god, that was very funny. That was very funny. I had to see the log again. Everyone shocked. Everyone shocked. Mochan destroyed. Dreams crushed for this fucker.
It's a gift for those times you saved us.
Oh my god. Fucking gets a Pochi's W finally at long last. I fucking based Pochi. Base Pochi moment. Gets the kiss, gets the girl, gets to be the leader. Fuck all y'all.
Did you guys just see that? She just kissed Pochi on the cheek.
You're right.
Get fucked.
Yeah.
Get fucked, everyone.
So shameful! Totally disgraceful.
Just as a kiss on the cheek, though.
what are you guys talking about? It's no big deal.
It's just a kiss on the cheek. It's not like something lewd like hand holding.
You say that, but look how much you're blushing.
Well, it's a little.
I like how Pie's just like, oh no,
You think so too, right, Mochan?
Mochan's just like, dreams crushed.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, he's dead. He's done. Mochan is fucking done. Game. Oh, F to Mochan. You can see L. You can see Ellen. He's like a curl, like he has a curl like a fucking. He's like a pull like a fucking wimp. You can see. Oh god, this is, okay, alright, it's back to my good graces now. That was a good one. Oh, Mochan, you get fucked.
Well, putting Mochan to one side.
Hey! Don't do that!
Bit ha.
Anyways, tomorrow is the big day. The day we take down MAIK.
Get fucked.
Hey, Kansai, what are you doing trying to wrap things up? Pochi's the leader now. We've literally just decided.
Oh yeah, I'm counting on you, Pochi.
okay. Well then, here we go. Go-Getters Club.
Wait a second.
Hey! Oh!
Oh, Christ almighty. Alright, well, I think this is actually a great way to end stream and everything, because god damn. Oh, it's an act. So yeah, fuck this. Thank you very much for joining me on stream. Just give me like light editing on Saturday and everything, because I have nothing else planned. So you know what? Stay tuned for our next experiment, and god fucking damn it, that was funny as hell. Alright everyone, peace.